Alright, yo, welcome back to some more Cougs Dynasty, and today we got a 6-win matchup. 6-3, Washington State Cougars will head down to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I believe it's Albuquerque at least. Oh god, I probably need to fact check myself on that. But against the 6-4 New Mexico Lobos, this should be a pretty good one. I mean, two 6-win teams, like I said, going head to head, end of the season. Both teams have confidence. Both teams want that big time bowl game, and they want to have something that'll influence their recruits. And speaking of recruits, if you did not check out last episode, we added some 4-stars in the last couple ones, and some of them have started to come through a little bit. 4-star elusive back out of Spanaway, Washington. Running back Dante Gaskin looks pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He looks like just something that we don't have in the backfield. 91, 91, 91 for speed, acceleration, and agility. Ridiculous numbers coming out of high school. So would love to bring him in. He is going to cut off to his top 8 here pretty soon, and then we will really gauge where we are at in recruiting him. Tony Laporta out of China Spring, Texas, physical wide receiver, also looks really good. Not super fast by any means, but the spec catch and the jumping, absurd. Absolutely absurd numbers from Tony Laporta. So really hope we bring him in. He's about to cut down to his top 5, and we are far and away his number 1 school right now. Now he does want brand exposure, which we only have a B-. So if he did go to A&M, Ohio State, Texas, Alabama, obviously he would get a little bit more of that. But we offer playing time, which then you can build your brand and maybe, transfer away from us, because that's just what happens. Sione Fadafehi, we are number 2 to West Virginia, right guard out of Las Vegas. And then the 4-star tight end Percy Lafotu, who doesn't look too bad himself, we are number 1 for. So that's pretty awesome. And we were also number 1 for maybe my favorite player in this entire recruiting class, Tommy Johns. Middle linebacker, pass coverage tendency, which is pretty awesome actually. 6'1", 222, and his physicals are off the charts. 92 speed, 86 acceleration, 79 pursuit, 85 tackle. 70 agility, or 78, sorry, isn't great, but still, Tommy Johns looks like the real deal, and I would love to bring him in. So I hope, as this goes down to the top 5, maybe he just commits to us. It is getting later and later in the season. These guys are going to start making decisions quicker and quicker. So winning these games, influencing them more, like this is a top tier program in Pullman, Washington. We are a Power 5 program. I don't care what you say, if it's Power 4, Power 5. Washington State is included, should be included. Don't disrespect us, all right? We are a good football program. We don't always win, but we are a good football program. Especially the last couple years, this Cougs program has really turned around behind Jake Dickert. But right now, it is behind us as we look to bring in some top-tier talent in Lafotu, Fadafehi, Laporta, and Gaskin. So hopefully, even if we get just 1 or 2 of these guys, it could seriously change the direction of our season next year. And then, of course, with the transfer portal coming up, I don't think no one's actually, entered their name in the portal yet. But, yeah, man, I think that's all we got for recruiting. We will check those out after this game, of course, but nothing else really to say here from me, so let's get right into this. Well, scrap anything that just happened. That's tough. Halfway through the first time playing this, essentially, now, because this is the second time, because my game crashed. Yeah, Lobos Cougs. Let's just start going. I can't be asked right now. It was only a 7-7 ball game in the second quarter, but it's a little painful to be almost 2 whole quarters through and then you got to restart. So let's get the energy back. Good kick return coverage as the Lobos only get to the 16, as I've highlighted already. But you guys have obviously not heard me because, you know, the game crashed and that footage is lost. Devin Dampier, starting quarterback. Andrew Henry in the backfield for the Lobos. Dampier having a phenomenal season as they go RPO here on first down. Gain of 5. I'm actually so butthurt right now that my game crashed. That's unbelievable. And Tyson Durant apparently didn't get his hand in there. Still phenomenal concentration from the receiver. Very impressive catch and good throw by Dampier. A lot of trust in his guy to make that play. As that one is broken up by Keontae Augustine. And Keontae Augustine has been phenomenal for this Cougar defense. A star in the making, if you will, as there's 2 stars on our defensive line, and Andrew Edson and Troy Elder. Edson now up to 4.5 sacks on the season. By far the leader on that defensive line. As Dampier is going to take off, slide, 4th and 7 and a 3 and out for the Cougs defense. Was not the same case in the first game that I played. The Lobos actually just marched right down the field and scored on us. But hey, we will take it as John Mateer will lead out the Cougar offense. And let's get things going here. We need a fast start against this 6-win Lobo team. We need to strike quick. Now I will say they were throwing a lot of blitzes at us first time round. And Mateer will just get it out to Cooper Mathers, who's got a ton of space. Out and up to almost the 50-yard line. And here comes one of those blitzes, but we've got our wide receiver 1 anticipated throw, first down. So that was one of their blitzes. Definitely not the most exotic that I've seen from this Lobos defense. And did anyone block on that play? There was 4 guys around Mateer. 2nd and 10. Play action. Mateer's got to get out of the pocket again, and will just throw this one away. Pressure, pressure, pressure. It's the name of the game in football. If you can get it, you're going to be good. Oh, that's poor. I had Cooper Mathers early on in that play, and now we have to try a 50-yard field goal attempt. It's gonna... No! Oh my God, that went in? Off the post! D. Janikowski, 50-yard boot. Off the left upright. And the inside of the left upright shoots it right in. That is maybe the luckiest thing we have had happen to us all season long. Wow. Oh, and a big hit. Well, we will take it. Points are points at the end of the day. As the running back motions out to the right. They go to Henry. Only a gain of 2. Play action over the middle. It's going to be to the tight end. Gushikin and Durant make the tackle, but it's a first down Lobos. 1st and 10 from the 29. Play action again. Tight end again. Breaking tackles. McKenna has to make the tackle after a gain of 11. And a little misdirection play. No gain. The blitz off the opposite side. Keontae Augustine makes a phenomenal play in the run game. If you're going to have a good defense, your corners have to tackle and they have to play the run well. Keontae Augustine just showed he can do both. Is that one over the top, a little slot fade? Perfect call for our defense. Caden Pope. 1st and 10. Just outside of the red zone, as now they're in it with an Andrew Henry 5-yard run. Dampier. Nowhere to go. Last moment. Touchdown. Augustine couldn't make a play on the ball, and it was Pope again with a huge play for the Lobos. The sophomore receiver, I mean, an absolute duck of a pass. I can't believe we didn't make a play on that to make it incomplete. What a catch. Knowing where you are on the field, Caden Pope with a superstar-like play. As they're actually reviewing this one, I think it's going to stand. And it does. I mean, that is seriously unbelievable that he caught that. What a throw, and to trust Caden Pope. If you're Dampier, I mean, you had pressure coming. That could have been a pick six, realistically, if it was underthrown at all, but it wasn't, as Hills thought he had some space, only gets back to the 19. We've yet to run any sort of run plays, really, outside of like one. Or started the game, as that'll make it a very manageable third down, 3rd and 3. Under a minute to go in the first quarter, and Revere is wide open. Billy Revere pushing to the 42. That was a dangerous ball, but Kyle Williams held on. 2nd and 2. This might be a shot play. We're just going to trust our guys to win on the outside. It's going to be either Hudson or Williams. Final play. Mateer, deep shot. Williams makes the grab. Kyle Williams, my voice just broke. Oh my goodness. Came back for it. Huge play to end the first quarter, and the Cougs are inside the 10-yard line. I mean, a beautiful ball, just letting your guy go up and get it. And Kyle Williams can do that for you. Oh, I don't think my voice has broken that hard in one of these videos, maybe ever. As Pelosi trucking into the end zone. Leo Pelosi. Touchdown Cougs. Back on top. Only his 4th carry of the game, but he converts for 6. Oh, that's going to be the 40-yard line. I did not mean to do that. That's embarrassing. All right, let me drink some water while they're doing the John. So 1st and 10, Lobos from the 40 after an absolute just mental breakdown of a kickoff. But Troy Elder makes a huge play. Loss of 1. Another tackle for loss for this D-line that has really showed out in the second half of this season. Dampier is going to take off, slide after a gain of 7, and Moku and Alukta trip over each other. In these sort of games, you got to keep going aggressive. We're sending the blitz. And it's going to get there. Keontae Augustine making another defensive play. Absolute star of the defense. Him and Jamori Colson all year long have been doing that, and especially him on those nickel blitzes. When we need a play, he shows up. As Hudson, oh, he almost broke that to the sideline. There was a crease there. Regardless, from the 31 we go. Oh, Pulalasi beat his man. Pulalasi, don't put a linebacker on a mismatch nightmare. Touchdown Cougs, quick strike, 69 yards. And all of a sudden, 10-point ball game. And this time we'll actually kick it to the end zone. We've been looking for big plays more and more often in this offense. And we hit on a massive one for a 69-yard touchdown on a rail route from Leo Pulalasi. The pressure was coming too on that play. Like, if we didn't get that out, we were going to get sacked. Oh, it's a screen. I went to the wrong person, though. It was a wide receiver screen. I thought it was going to be a running back screen. Nice 9-yard gain on 1st down. And the tackle will push him for a 1st down. Gushikin swiped at the ball, but a good hands catch. Dampier again with a nice strike. Receiver in motion. And he will get the ball, but McKenna makes a phenomenal play in the backfield. Gotta say, McKenna has really shown up these last couple weeks, playing a lot more on the defensive side of the ball with Thornton being injured. And he's doing a lot for us. Would love to get Kyle Thornton back, though. He made a couple plays last week, but this week, not much of a factor. No way, that's a PI. That was beautiful coverage. Dude, the defensive pass interference in this game is horrible. 1st and 10 Lobos. RPO screen. Colson has to make a tackle and a fumble. And Thornton's on the ball. So he is playing. I thought he might have been injured because he wasn't out there. Jamori Colson, what did I say? Jamori Colson and Keontae Augustine. I literally said it the last defensive drive. Those two, when we need them to make plays, and Pulalasi benefits 14-yard first down run. We have multiple running backs. We've seen it with Wayshawn Parker, Javensky Schlenbaker, who's in now and will get the carry, and a gain of 5. And now Leo Pulalasi today, who we have not seen a lot of this year, making huge plays early on in this game. As the pressure's going to get there, Mateer goes down, loss of 10. Can't hold on to the ball for that long. I was just waiting for something to develop. And Kyle Williams is being guarded by a linebacker right now. I'm wondering if they're going to switch that. Doesn't look like it, but a great play because the ball was under throw. That was actually it. No, that was a safety. I was going to say, I thought that said 58. So 3 and out after the sack. Haber will punt this one away, and that is not a good kick. I was trying to get that to the pylon, but it didn't even have the strength to get there. So the fumble, we don't gain anything from it, but neither do the Lobos. As Gushkin can't make the tackle on Weissum. I mean, all right. 1st and 10 Lobos as we come down to the 2-minute warning. Henry in motion. Oh, that's a strike right up the seam to Caleb Medford. So I'm assuming McKenna's just playing a lot more of sub linebacker then, because Thornton is on the field. I just saw him again. He's actually over here off the edge, which is not his natural position. I don't know why he's out there, but regardless, 2nd and 4. Alukta tried to make a big play, but Keontae Augustine makes the tackle. I went for the hit stick. We're sending a blitz. Dampier can't get it off, and it's Buddha Alukta with the tackle. And now 2nd and 24. Minute left. And a strike to the corner. And it's Caden Pope again. He beat us on a corner route for the first touchdown. That time down to the 1. And McKenna and Thornton get the sack. 4th sack of the day for the Cougar defense. We showed mug look. We're going to show mug look again, but back off into coverage this time. Broken up. Jamori Colson could have had a pick, but at least break it up. Phenomenal play from the freshman cornerback. And on 3rd and goal, we're going to call a timeout. Lobos are going to have to kick this field goal, but we want the ball back. Unless they miss. No. No.
Personal foul.
Lobos are going to have this from like the 2-yard line. Or like the 5. Keith Brown. That might be the dumbest play of the day. Dampier's going to get sacked again. This time it's Quinn Roth. So maybe we won't get the ball back. Oh my God, Gushkin makes a play with his back turn. Phenomenal. 3rd and goal again from the 8. Corner of the end zone, and he's got it. Caden Pope is a problem. Beats Keontae Augustine again. He's already up to 6 catches, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Is Caden Pope having a career day against us right now? So 26 seconds to work with. As Brandon Hills will take this out, and he does not have a lot of blockers. Only gets to the 19. So 2 high safety look, as they should be in. We'll go play action. Oh, Mateer's got Mathers. What? That was another wheel route, that time by our tight end, and I don't know. I feel like if he didn't dive like that, he might have had a shot, as that's not... Oh my God, Kyle Williams caught it! What in the world just happened? The DBs lost all sight and track of the ball. Kyle Williams. What? I thought that was going to get picked off. The senior receiver pulls a Houdini trick for 82 yards. Are you kidding me? What an end to this first half. The last 55 seconds were just ridiculous. Because we almost had the ball coming back to us with about 40 seconds left. The roughing the kicker happens. Lobos score a touchdown. And then literally, Kyle Williams turned into Harry Houdini. Or maybe the ball did. Because I have no idea how that landed in his hands. A lot of yards in the first half. A total of 470, actually. Oh, my goodness. Cougs up 10, though, at half. I mean, I can't complain. Like, it benefits us, but how in the world did we score there? Pulalasi will be in the backfield as he's had the hot hand, if you will. Thing is, he's usually a guy that, for us at least this season, he's come in on power packages at the goal line as he absolutely runs over number 11 on the defense. I think that was a strong safety. The linebackers blitzed. Pulalasi showing some serious strength and toughness tonight. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. We're going to motion Hudson across the formation. Hudson will get the ball. He'll get the edge. Chris Hudson, gain of 4. Possibly a gain of 5, but actually we're going to take a shot here. Because realistically, Chris Hudson has a free first down. Yeah, we're just going to take it. We'll just take the first down, honestly. I mean, it was open, but if the corner crashed down on Kyle Williams, we were chucking that thing. Hernandez on the field for Hudson in the slot. And Mateer's going to take off. Mateer gets a block. John Mateer, first down run. Widespread formation here. Chris Hudson all the way out. Past the right hash marks. That one, a really poorly thrown ball by Mateer, is going to get bailed out. Maybe the hit did that. I was going to Hernandez, though, across the screen on the drag. I mean, that ball wasn't even remotely close. Mateer will find Andre Dollar underneath. 1st and goal, Cougs. From the 7. Tight end screen. Mathers running away from defenders. Touchdown, Cougs. A little bit of a ballsy play call inside the 10, but it works out to perfection. And all of a sudden, because of that Kyle Williams deep ball at the end of the half, it's a 17-point game. This would be a huge win if this margin stays the way that it is. I mean, against a 6-win team and a good program down here in New Mexico, it'd be pretty nice. We've dropped a couple games against really good opponents. You think of UW, San Jose State that we shouldn't have lost to early on in the season. As we miss a tackle on that one. Gain of 8, but I would love to get one. Obviously, the Fresno State game, one of the worst games you will see. Just an absolute blowout for the Bulldogs as another first down for the Lobos. But we've gone through a little bit of adversity this season. Ups and downs everywhere. Currently, though, on, I believe, a 4-game win streak. I think we were 2-3 at one point. I could be wrong about that, but actually, no, I think we were 3-3. So we're on a 3-game winning streak right now, and we needed it. Caden Pope, another catch, by the way. We're going to send the nickel blitz. Augustine off the end. Keontae Augustine, his second sack of the day, and the 6th total for this Cougs defense. If you want to win games, you got to get after the quarterback. And during our 3-game win streak, and today as well, we have gotten after the quarterback time in and time out. That is the big difference from the start of this season and now, is our D-line, even when we just send 4, has really got it done. Point proven, Ruffin Elder. As a 4th and 12 will force the Lobos to punt. They were looking for something deep over the middle, it looked like. And Hudson should have a chance to return this if he gets a block, but he does not. Good job, Gunners. All right, so we ran this last week, a little speed option. Did not really work in our favor. This time, Pulalasi will get the edge, so it does work pretty damn well. Last week against the Aggies, that actually went for a scoop and score for the Aggies defense. As Pulalasi continues to add to his career game. 9 carries, 50 yards, and of course he's got that 69-yard touchdown. Schlenbaker now in the backfield as 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Mateer gets stuck on his own lineman, fumbles, and that could have been a game-changing play. Now 3rd and 30. We're just going to try and look to get anything back that we can. Probably just hit Mathers on this little comeback. Barely gets that one out. That was almost a safety. Oh my God, what am I doing? So we'll punt it right back. That was one of the worst drives we've had all season long, not just tonight. Stack formation on both sides. And is that Caden Pope again? It is! That young man is a problem as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Cougs 31, Lobos 14. It's been a good game so far. Not as close as I thought it was going to be, but definitely a lot of action. First down. There is Caden Pope again, up to 140 yards today. He has been on fire since this thing started. And toss play to Henry, and no one's out there. We finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Durant, the sole man in the middle. And it's going to be a carry to Henry, and what a cut. Lobos start off the quarter with a touchdown. And we need to put this game away before anything stupid happens. First down, Pulalasi. We will take some time off the clock while we're doing this. Kyler Drake injured for the Lobos. And that's actually a big defensive piece for them on that D-line. Going to go back to the mesh concept. We've struck gold a couple times today. And we'll do it again here. Chris Hudson makes a man fall to his knees. The shifty and elusive senior receiver. Unbelievable move. That will give you nightmares thinking about having to try and guard that man, as we will get a screen, and this one sets up really nicely. Schlenbaker gain of 16. First down, Cougs. And now Pulalasi back on the field, giving Schlenbaker a breather. And Mateer will keep this one, not go to the sideline. That spelled bad for us against Fresno. Luckily, it didn't here. 2nd and 4. Direct running back snap. Pulalasi breaking tackles. First down. Cougs. Pressing again. There goes Pulalasi. Leo Pulalasi, first down to the 9. Schlenbaker back into the game. We will get the pull from the left guard. Schlenbaker letting his blockers block. Yeah, that makes sense, but it is kind of what he did. Second and goal, power formation. Fullback dive. The give. Schlenbaker into the end zone, standing up. That, I believe, is our third rushing touchdown of the day. Actually, it might be the second. But this one goes to Schlenbaker. Schlenbaker had the hot hand coming into today. 100-yard performance last week against the Aggies. A couple touchdowns. This week, it's the Pulalasi story. But Javinsky Schlenbaker still scores a TD. Cougs back up 17 here. And that Kyle Williams touchdown at the end of that first half is going to be the difference in this thing. I guess that's why you always stay aggressive, right? Keep taking your shots, especially if you have the time to do it. As Weissung breaks one tackle from Alukta, but McKenna's there to clean it up. Lobos know they got to go quick. Dampier running a little bit of a no-huddle offense now. They get set. Snap. And nothing there. The D-line, I am telling you, is so improved from the start of the year where we could not buy a sack. Keep him in bounds. And what a tackle. Tanner Moku not only kept him in bounds, but kept him short of the sticks. Oh, we got burned on that angle route. McKenna blows Henry up, but it doesn't matter. We're going to send a blitz again. Augustine's going to come off the left end. They go quick to Pope, 4 yards. And now the D-line probably feeling it a little bit gassed. You can see Roth and Thornton huffing and puffing on the ends. Dampier takes off, slides after a first down. Just nothing big over the top. If we keep that away, they can keep on just running down this clock for us. Dampier throws that one away. I mean, you might as well take a shot. It's going to be 2-minute warning anyways. 2 minutes left here in New Mexico. Running back screen. To the backup running back this time. Haven't seen him yet today. Lobos use their first timeout. Interesting. I mean, it's a three possession ball game. You need something quick here. They got to throw over the top at some point. What a hit by Kyle Thornton. But what a catch. And the pass out to Weissung. Down at the 3. Lobos got to go. We're not playing around. We're throwing a blitz again at Dampier. Quick. Caden Pope, man. What a day. If there's something to hang your hat on as a Lobos fan, it is that kid right there. Unbelievable showing by Caden Pope. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day. 11th catch. Almost 150 yards. Torched us from start to finish. Quite literally. He scored the first touchdown, and I think he's probably just scored the last. I mean, who knows? They still got an onside kick to go through. But Laitai Amua will get it, and we will run this clock out. The score won't look as close as it actually was, but if you take away that Kyle Williams touchdown, it's a 3-point game. 2nd and 7. 1 yard loss, actually, for Pulalasi. Final timeout for the Lobos, so all we need is a first down here. I actually will throw the ball here. It's going to Hudson or Revere, whoever they go with. Or I guess don't go with. Revere, first down, get down. Kyler Drake injured again, holding that abdomen area. So it will stop the clock, but we will be able to take victory formation for the 4th time in 4 weeks. John Mateer and the boys put on an absolute show. Defensive line is the story of the game, though. You can talk all you want about that second quarter where we really separated ourselves. 21 points to 7. I mean, John Mateer had a phenomenal day. But our D-line, I believe, had 7 sacks. I mean, that is how you win ball games. And it is a proven recipe for success. And so is that man right there, Kyle Williams. Phenomenal day. Okay, I'm actually going back through the highlights really quickly. This Kyle Williams, I need to see how this was completed. Oh, it literally... The concentration. Are you kidding me? Through 3 hands, basically. Yeah, the DB just missed it. I mean, look. My first thing was backwards, almost. Like, I was trying to come back to the ball. Williams runs it all the way down. That is phenomenal. Another incredible game. I mean, that one was a lot more competitive than the last couple I've been, for sure. Good road win. Gaston has reached his top schools, and we are number 1. Okay, I like to see that. Keontae Augustine, Defensive Player of the Week. You damn right. He did kind of let 2 touchdowns go, though, against Caden Pope, so it's all right. And we've got a Pac-12 matchup coming up. Pac-2, sorry. So get ready, because it's about to go down next week. As James McWilliams, we are out of his, so we will get rid of him. But Gaston, we are number 1 by a mile, and he's almost committed to us, actually. We can't really do much. We only have 30 hours to work with, so I might just use this now. Antoine Hazelwood, Tony DeLoro, slot corner out of Oregon. Glad we got him, actually. That's good depth. And I'm glad I kept Emeka Whipple, actually, because the deal breaker's gone. Our playing style is now a B+. So it's gone from a C+ to a B+. And we can actually recruit him again. So we will DM him for now and maybe soft sell or hard sell him later. Thank God, because he looked actually really good, and I think at the start of this he was like a hidden gem. So, like, he doesn't look bad. 6'5", 250 as well is really good size for the right end position. And we lost out on Leonard Floyd, or Lamarcus Floyd, sorry, not Leonard Floyd. He's got good speed off the end, it looks like. Got good strength. It looks like he could also have some speed rush to his game. Braden Brown, we are number 1 right tackle out of Colorado, 6'7", 305. I'd really like to work with that and develop. Juan Pinto comes down to his top 5. We're number 1. Mike Otero, he's almost come down to his top 8. Some good stuff developing here. Some really good stuff developing. Dante Gaskin, would you look at that? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alexander McGlynn is a, wow, hidden gem. And we only have 10 hours to work with here. Let's go back to this part of it. Still number 1 for Laporta. West Virginia still far and away. Number 1 for Fadafehi. Lefotu comes down to his top 8. And we are gaining ground quickly. I like these top 5, man. If we can bring in 2, maybe 3 of them, man, are we going to have a squad next year, especially with the transfer portal, with us bringing in some of those guys. Oh, man, I am excited, but I'm also really excited for next week. Pack 2 throwdown. 7-3 Cougs will head to Corvallis. Y'all better have the notifications turned on for that one. But if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all the love and support that this channel has gotten recently, especially with how inconsistent the uploads have been because of just everything else happening in my life. So I really appreciate you guys. Jesus, don't have a stroke. And I will see y'all in the next one for the Pack 2 matchup that we've been waiting for. Take it easy and peace.